Wow.
Good evening. It's June 11th, 2026. The time is 6:25 p.m. We have a tornado, large and violent tornado on the ground in Illinois. It's moving into Winona, Illinois. We can check out. Yeah, you guys can see that's a pretty. This is debris. It's being lofted into the air. It's associated with the storm. Okay, so if you're anywhere in the path is, if you're in Winona, Loston, Strader is going to be the next town of impact. You need to go and be seeking shelter right now because the storm is headed right for you and it is packing a punch. We can take a look at the velocity here, and obviously this is, I don't know if it's still on the ground. I haven't seen a picture or video of it in a second, but it is still an ongoing and large, probably large tornado. We also have another tornado on the ground. I'm about to tell you where it is. Hang on. This guy, I believe it's this one. Yeah, moving into Lewistown. Is it this one? Observed. Okay, yeah, it's this one. This guy right here moving into Lewistown, Bryant, St. David, and Liverpool. You might not be able to tell, but this is on the ground, or was on the ground as of a few minutes ago. So if you're in Bryant, St. David, Liverpool, Banner, Canton, Topeka, let's go ahead and seek shelter.
That's in Kansas.
No, this is in Illinois.
Oh.
There's a Topeka in Illinois. It's a bit confusing. I don't know where the tornado emergency is on my thing here. It's just not. It's easy. It's supposed to be here, but it's not. The tornado emergency has expired. It is being kept by PDS. Tornado warnings. I'll go ahead and show you this guy. The setup here is insane, really. And the PDS warning was updated. Now it's on my other radar screen over here. Yeah, take a look at. I'm not even on the right radar view to see this. Take a look at this. I'm just gonna give you a second to look at that because that is insane velocities. This is on storm relative, even on regular velocity here. It's a strong couplet.
2.5-inch hail?
Yeah.
Oh. All of our storm chasers are way down south.
Yeah, they're trying to catch the other tornado, that little rope thingy. It's probably a little more photogenic, but this guy is the real violent tornado.
Got any reports on damage yet?
No, but we had a live video a few minutes ago. It was I'd probably call it a wedge tornado. That's definitely doing damage. It went through Washburn, Toluca, and it was just causing all kind of damage over in those places. Still strong velocities in the latest scans. It's gonna move up into Strader, but if you're in Long Point or Cornell, you need to go ahead and be taking shelter too. I think it's gonna hit Strader before it hits any of these places. I think there's a little boundary here between who issued the PDS warning. Confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. Why can't I see the office? Oh, okay. Capable of producing a tornado. I can't see the office on this. Oh, Chicago. Okay. So there's not a border here. They just issued a weird warning. This is going to move off into Strader, though, before it moves into Long Point or Cornell. But if you're in Long Point or Cornell, I'd recommend seeking shelter. But Strader is going to be first. Strader is going to be next up for the tornado.
Wow.
New radar indicated tornado warning has been issued for a storm just to the south of it. This little bean right here.
Pontiac.
It's got some broad rotation with it as well. It's one I'll keep an eye on.
1.75 inches of hail.
Yeah, you'd be correct. This is... Okay, it doesn't correspond with the storm. Okay. I think we're out here issuing tornado warnings for side lobe contamination, but okay. Well, no, because that's... That's an interesting looking shape. It's looking like it's about to curve into a textbook supercell. So if you're in Flanagan, Pontiac, or Odell, Illinois, go ahead and seek shelter now because this thing has the possibility to produce a tornado. But just take a look at how this tornado looked. There was a gigantic debris ball associated with it. You can see it. And it took on the look of a classic textbook supercell. Like you could throw this thing in a textbook. As it just kept going and kept going. Part of the problem we're about to run into here is these guys, there's possibility they merge. And if they merge, it's going to strengthen one of these tornadoes. Probably the first one that had just dropped the violent tornado. That one's going to be strengthened. I don't know what's happened. Oh, because I wound it back. Okay. So we're going to put a track on both of these storms. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Not a drawing here. This is going to be number one. This is moving into Pontiac, Illinois. So it's going to reach, assuming this track, it's going to reach Pontiac at 6:51, Odell at 7:02, Sonnenman at 7:09, and Column at 7:19, and Kempton at 7:23. This guy over here. We're going to start the track right here. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to delete this. Assuming this pushes where I think it's going to. This is going to hit Kangley. Sorry. That was a bit the wrong way. Yeah, Kangley at 6:51. Strader at 6:52. Grand Ridge at 659, Ransom at 709, and Waupensee at 7:28 p.m. These areas need to be getting ready because this thing just dropped a violent tornado, and it is headed right for you. Uh,
Oh, this is two right side by side, kind of.
yeah. I think they're about to undergo a merger. This thing's on the ground again. I can't get a new scan. Apparently, I'm the only person in the world that can't get a new scan on this storm. This is on the ground. If you're east of Winona and Strader, you need to be in shelter right now. It is back on the ground. Correlation coefficient won't come back in, but it's on the ground. Just take a look at this. My correlation coefficient scan is 5 minutes old. It won't show me, but there's a TDS in the newer ones. Why is it still so behind? Am I like the only person in the world that hasn't got a new scan yet? 35.
Maybe it's
This scan's still
bad and
2
we
minutes
can't get the
old.
information.
No, this scan's my radar won't update. This scan's 2 minutes old. But you can see velocity here is accurate, and that is very strong velocities.
Oh.
Do I have a new? I still don't have a new scan. Okay. Guess I'm the only person in the world that's not getting new scans on this right now. But this is on the ground east of Winona. It's moving into Strader right now.
Yeah, according to the map, it looks like it's right there in Strader right now. That's all I can see.
The rain, that part of the supercell, the rain is. The actual tornado is about 5 miles out.
Okay. Oh, we got a bunch of storm chasers just appeared, but none of them are close by that. Looks like they're flying in that direction.
Apparently, this is a multi-vortex tornado now. I'm not getting new scans. This is really about to... Okay. It's behind, but it'll have to do. Here is the tornado debris signature. This thing is on the ground moving into Strader. If you are in Strader, you have no time. I'm trying to find the warning here so I can tell how fast it's moving. I believe most of these are moving at 40. Yeah, 40. 40 miles an hour. So let's go ahead and just track this thing moving up into Strader. They have updated and extended the tornado warning as it moves towards
Here
Strader.
goes an update right now.
I really don't agree with this tornado warning they've put out. It is completely wrong. Okay, Kangley at 6:51, Ransom at 7:06. The track is completely skipping over Strader. Strader, yeah, I believe you've got about 5 minutes.
Skipping over Strader and going to Ranson?
Yeah, Ransom. That's what
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out. It's skipping over Strader entirely.
Wow.
I guess it's
Strader's right in
running
the
out
path.
of places on this. It's the biggest town is what it is.
Mm.
Because Strader's might not be as big as some of these other places. If you're in Strader, you've probably got about 2 to 3 minutes now. My correlation coefficient won't update, so I can't tell you where exactly the debris is. I can tell you how far it is away from Strader. It's about 6 miles away from Strader. Strader, you might have a little longer than 5 minutes, but I wouldn't push your luck. I'd go ahead and get a shelter now.
What about reading? Are you getting anything on that?
Your readings, reading. It's also gonna probably hit reading up in here. That's a little small town up near Strader.
It's south of Strader. But I'm seeing that it's right in the path, it looks like.
Yeah, it is. If you're anywhere near Strader, within a... Okay, it's looking weird now. Yeah, if you're in anywhere within a 5-mile radius of Strader, get shelter. We have weakening on the velocity, weakening on the TDS. So this is probably going to cycle again before it gets to Strader. Strader, you might be spared, but I'm going to just tell you to get a shelter anyway. I'm trying to fix the little piece of electrical tape on my desk that's covering up the broken part of it.
Broken part of your desk?
Yeah.
Oh.
There is unfortunately, a broken part of my desk. I've either got to get a new wrist rest for my keyboard or I've got to fix it. I put a piece of electrical tape on it. I just had to fix it.
Hmm.
The fact that I have an 8-minute old correlation coefficient scan is actually infuriating.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I am honestly think I'm gonna switch radars over. Is it the radar? Is it the tower? Is it the Chicago radar tower that's the problem? No, it's not.
I don't know. I clicked on the KLOT.
I'm on KLOT too. That's the Chicago radar tower. It's not the radar tower. It's Agua Cerro. So you know what? I'm not dealing with Agua Cerro right
What
now.
about the one in Davenport?
It wouldn't have a good enough view. It's far away. I'm not fooling with Agua Cerro right now. I will switch
We're
over
getting
here.
an update on Strader.
What's the update?
Right here at the edge of it. I don't know. I just saw it flashing.
Okay.
I can't pull up what you can pull up. I just saw the square that flashes and it's covering part of Strader. So maybe it's going to tell you something. I don't know.
I'm about to find out. I'm not fooling with an almost 10-minute old CC scan. Strader is cycling, I would venture to say.
Mm.
Take a look at this rotation. This is insane. And it's taking in inflow. We can confirm this was a large tornado.
Yep, here's another flashing going on.
Yeah, as of 4 minutes ago, there is footage of a large tornado in Strader. What?
Right above Princeton has a new flashing, so maybe that's an update too.
There's a new radar indicated tornado warning issued near Davenport. Let me have a look at it.
That's probably the one I just saw flashing near Princeton.
Oh yeah, that would be the one.
Yep. See, I don't get the same information you do, so.
For some reason, it won't load. What is going on? So, Aguacero, you mean to tell me Aguacero is missing radar data? Weatherfront is having issues missing warnings. Here we go. It's about time. Okay, so there's pretty broad rotation on the storm. Looks like it is taking in air through the inflow, so just go ahead. If you're in New Bedford, Manlius, Walnut, north to the north and east of Anawan, let's go ahead and be seeking shelter. Jesus Christ. Okay, Strader's back on the ground.
Wow.
Trying to clear this out here. Does this match up with velocity? Oh my Jesus. I have no words. So, let me say this again. If you are in Strader, downtown Strader, you do not have time. There is no time in Strader. You need to run, not walk, run to your safe space and Strader. Because this scan is 3 minutes old. This thing's right over you right now. And most of you have a minute. And National Weather Service Chicago is not going to issue a tornado emergency. So the strength of this tornado may not get conveyed. It's still in a PDS warning. It's about to leave the PDS warning. I don't know what we're doing. It's literally about to head out of the PDS warning.
And it's too far from the Davenport one also?
The Davenport radar might be able to, maybe might be able to see it.
Because I was switching between both of them, and a lot of it looks about the same. I don't know who's reporting the most or the best, but.
What do you mean?
I mean, when you look at the radar, it looks about the same from Davenport to the one over in Gillette, in Chicago, the KLOT.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense.
I think I get what you're saying. KLOT is the office, though. It's closer. Now Aguacero is just broken. Okay, good thing I clicked off of it, because it probably wasn't going to get any new scans. As of 2 minutes ago, there was a large tornado north of Long Point, Illinois. That's what this is, Long Point, Illinois. New CC scan finally came in. Matches the velocity perfectly. Downtown Strader, you have no time.
Yeah, what I'm showing looks like it's right on it.
If you are in downtown Strader, you are about to get hit by a mega tornado. I hate to call it a mega tornado, but that's about what it is. Might be weakening. We can hope it's weakening. We have a picture of it now. I don't know how old this picture is. Right here. Let me move it into a better view for you. Right there. That is a picture of this tornado in Strader. That is a powerful, calm tornado.
Just got a new update. Looks like it's going on past Strader. Are you seeing
The
that?
downtown Strader is still going to take a direct hit.
Okay.
They've trimmed down the warning. They've still not issued a new warning. It's still about to leave the warning box. It's absolutely stupid.
Yeah, they shortened it because it was covering way back onto the other highway there, and now it's not.
North of Pontiac, also, there's potential that's on the ground. North of Pontiac is on the ground. If you are north of Pontiac into Odell, you got an on-the-ground tornado heading straight for you. I hate to say it. But we can plainly take a look. It matches up. So north of Pontiac, you need to take shelter.
Looks like it's going to hit Odell and then Dwight. And then Strader and then possibly this Nevada. Are you seeing that?
I think Nevada is going to get it's going to get spared by both of these tornadoes, I think. But Strader and Pontiac need to be in their safe spaces.
Yeah. I wish it would give us some more updates.
There's a massive debris signature in Pontiac. So
Is that just due to the high winds?
We've got two violent tornadoes on the ground. One north of Pontiac, one moving right through Strader. The National Weather Service in Chicago has never issued a tornado emergency, apparently. If there was a time to start, it's now.
You would think.
Yeah, so the National Weather Service Chicago, if there was ever a time to start issuing tornado emergencies, it is now. We have two major tornadoes. This guy down here is still radar indicated tornado, not even radar confirmed. National Weather Service Chicago is not on it because this thing is on. Both of these are on the ground. This thing down here in Pontiac is on the ground with no tornado, no observed warning or PDS or anything. It meets PDS criteria by a long shot.
So what is the mile radius that these areas report on?
What do you mean?
The radar. Why? Maybe they think it's too far away and they're not saying much about it.
No, this is in their zone.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
This KLOT, I've clicked on that and it. But then there's not too many close by. There's the ADVN over in Davenport.
Well, these storms are close enough to Chicago for them to care about it for sure.
That's what I would think. Hmm.
There's a new tornado warning down here, Peoria. We've got some close rotation here. I think these polygons here, yeah. So if you're in Dunfermline, Goofy Ridge, Banner, you need to be seeking shelter. There's a okay, they're allowing that to expire. Never mind, I don't gotta take shelter. This guy up here, though, I believe they're warning. I don't know what rotation they're warning over here. I don't know what they're warning.
It looks to me like the ones. Oh, there we go.
What is that? A new what is that? Is that click on that? Okay, they've issued a new PDS tornado warning for the storm in Strader. Finally,
Another one for Pontiac.
New one for Pontiac. It's still radar indicator. Are we serious? Are we so serious? It no longer has a TDS, but the velocity's still strong.
2.50 inch hail.
The National Weather Service in Chicago really needs to get their head in the game. But anyways, the new PDS tornado warning here. Thornton, Strader, Ransom, Verona, Wapanzi, Gardner, you're up next.
It looks like you have two in Strader. Do you see that?
The old one, that's the old polygon.
Oh, okay. It looks like we have two in Strader. One headed straight to Ransom, and the other one headed a little more towards the Nevada part. And looks like Odell is going to be the next town hit for the one that was in Pontiac. To include Gardner. You're not getting any new information?
No.
Are you there?
Yeah, I said I wouldn't get anything.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. What?
You said, I'm not seeing anything. I clicked on Freddie McKinney and he said, obviously not.
That's hilarious.
I'm sure he was
Scanner
talking to
reports
somebody
say
else.
a confirmed large tornado tracking towards Strader and Pontiac. This was 6 minutes ago. Units are coordinating response and moving to the EOC as additional tornadic storms approach from the southwest.
Bairdstown near Rushville and Virginia and Petersburg just had some kind of update. 3/4 inch hail, tornado warning, 70 mile an hour winds.
in LaSalle County, Illinois, there's a power line on fire in the roadway. There's significant flooding reported in McDonough County. Multiple houses struck by lightning causing fires in Suffolk County, New York.
Oh, wow.
That area is also, they're experiencing severe thunderstorms. Not tornadoes, but they are experiencing severe thunderstorms. I don't know. That's contamination. Okay. The thing doesn't look to be on the ground right now. But I wouldn't count it out for producing another one soon.
Well, it's got to be pretty strong winds. At least 60 mile an hour, maybe 70.
Also, I'd like to note that a mesoscale discussion says the max winds can be 170 miles an hour. That is correspondent with EF4 tornadoes. So the National Weather Service thinks EF4 tornadoes could be a thing in this area.
Wow. Yeah, see, it says 140 to 170 miles per hour. But that's the mesoscale discussion. Heavy rainfall. Well, of course. I'm just waiting to see if they're going to do an update. Tell us something else new.
Here in Odell, this thing is, the velocity still looks impressive, but there's not a CC drop, so I can't tell you if this thing's on the ground.
It looks like there was one headed straight for it, but
in Cornell, Illinois, they can easily see the tornado, I assume, which was moving into Strader. Also, I would like to note, take a look at this little town by the name of Kankakee in Illinois. This place was hit by a strong EF3 or EF4 tornado back in March. So these folks, you don't want to tell them a strong tornado is heading their way.
okay.
But that might be an unfortunate reality here within the next 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
So if you're in Kankakee, I hate to say it, but get ready for a repeat of March. One sucky thing about not having Aguacero working is I don't get the new alerts for tornado warnings and stuff. I've been trying to see them, but stuff is coming in so fast. This guy up here, getting ready to drop a tornado. Oh, I think this is on the ground. Possibly. Nope, that's clear air. Never mind. Whoopsies. Not on the ground, but there is rotation ahead of the storm. So if you're in Brighton and Union Grove, Wisconsin, Paddock Lake, Bristol, Somers, Mount Pleasant, it's about to hit. In Wisconsin, you need to be taking shelter because you have a radar indicated tornado warning, and the okay looking on radar here. It's about to head right for you.
Are you seeing anything on Kilbourne, Illinois?
Where?
Kilbourne, Illinois.
He's got a shelf cloud. What? Let me see the radar behind that.
I don't know which radars.
He's on the
I've
edge of a
got,
tornado warning there, but that's just radar
yeah,
indicated, and the rotation didn't look too impressive.
I just caught, it flashed, so I checked it out.
The Illinois DOT traffic cameras have really dark skies looking westbound. I don't know where these cameras are, but looks like a slew of stupid drivers as well. Who's surprised?
Mm.
This poor guy right here. He got clipped. Oh, whoops. What did I do? What the heck? I don't know what I did. Close left view. Oh, okay. Please do not put it in there. Okay, there we go. One can only hope that this guy right here was trying to get into the turn lane, and maybe he's drunk. Maybe he's like mesmerized by the tornado emergency that may or may not be in effect for him. I don't know where exactly this was. Hopefully this guy gets his act together. Yeah, that's the old PDS.
Oh, okay. Well, it just now flashed a new one. That's the reason I mentioned it. It's down there next to Pontiac.
Yeah. Hopefully this guy up here was changing lanes. Hopefully he wasn't just riding in the middle of them. This is a really bad screenshot. Clocked like 3 people in this.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what the National Weather Service in Chicago is doing.
Maybe they're on break?
I can only hope.
Okay, we got another one over here. The one that was headed toward Odell, there's another one just right above it that's in that same section.
I'm concerned about the storm in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Okay. Let me find where you are.
Ah, you actually... Did you mention that was observed? This is observed?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I told you.
Sorry. North of Odell, this tornado warning is observed, and it's classic supercell look. If you are north of Odell and Dwight Campus, Reddick, Buckingham, Union Hill, or Essex, need to be getting to shelter. This is on track for Kankakee.
Yep, and they have two right here. The one that was in Pontiac, and then another one right up in that corner that just appeared.
Yeah, well, it's the same storm. The
Just
warning
moved. Okay.
slightly, yeah. Back in Wisconsin, holy hook. Yep. So this, there's a possibility this is on the ground, I think, in Wisconsin. We have a lot to keep an eye on, obviously.
Yeah.
What is this? Does this match up with anything? Wait. This could be a tornado debris signature south of Union Grove. I won't say for certain, though.
Got another flashing possible update. The ones that were leaving Strader and headed towards Braidwood and Wilmington. And that Kankakee. All of that just flashed. I don't know if they gave you anything new.
So that is the tornado warning has been downgraded from a PDS warning to an observed tornado warning. So apparently they still believe this is on the ground here in Ransom, moving into Verona. There's a chance it is.
Old City. Gardner. Well, there's another flashing.
Check on that.
This was going straight on past Odell. Are they not telling you anything about Odell?
This is what they do.
And the other one is headed up to Dwight.
Okay, new PDS tornado warning for Odell. This is moving into Kankakee. Again.
That says observed.
Yeah, so if you are in Dwight and Odell, you need to get shelter. As well as Kankakee. If you're in Kankakee, get ready. Because I hate to sit here and tell you this is going to be a repeat of March, but, I mean, you've got a tornadic supercell heading right for you.
And looks like they've just had something there in Ranson, or at least I'm sure just probably maybe high winds, nothing else. Tornado
This is the
warning.
storm that's now PDS warned that passed through.
Yeah. As observed. Well, they're stretching this area out pretty quick, so it must be moving a little faster than we thought.
Yeah.
And all of our storm chasers are still back down there in that other area. They haven't made it any further up yet. Kind of surprised about them.
Summers, Wisconsin could possibly be on the ground. If you're in Summers, Wisconsin, however you say it, Mount Pleasant, Parkside, Kenosha, it's about to go into the lake, but before it goes into the lake, it's going to go right to your house. So you need to seek shelter if you're near Summers, Wisconsin. Holy. So we're keeping a close eye on all these storms. New severe thunderstorm watch for including parts of Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia.
Wow.
And what is C? Is there abbreviation for CW? What state is that? Is that DC? Oh, wait, that doesn't include DC. CW.
CW wouldn't be DC. I don't know
I
what
have no clue what
CW is.
CW is.
Where are you seeing it?
It's on the list of states here.
Oh, okay.
I think
No.
maybe that meant Connecticut. Somebody misspelled Connecticut, or it's in the system wrong. I'm so lost. New mesoscale discussion says the tornado threat continues across Watch 313 with an increasing damaging wind threat this evening. We have strong velocities on the storm and Dwight. Holy crap. And a TDS. Let's just, if you're south of Dwight, let's go ahead and be seeking shelter.
Okay, it's headed to, yeah. This one is headed to Gardner. This is north of Dwight. Just got an update on that, some kind of update. I see it flashing.
I think that's
So you
one's
got
gonna
one headed to
go.
Dwight and one headed to Gardner.
So this storm in Dwight, if it keeps going, it could clip Gardner.
Yeah.
In addition, I do believe Summers, Wisconsin is on the ground. So if you're in Summers in Kenosha, Wisconsin, let's go ahead and be seeking shelter.
I just took the one for Ranson off of there,
Okay, cool.
unless it merged into the other one.
Yeah. Velocity is 1 minute old on this storm.
I will be right back in just a minute, okay?
Okay, cool. And while she's gone on a break, I'm going to do watch versus warning with past me. I'll give it about 1 minute. I need to rearrange some stuff. Biggest question in weather history is, what's the difference between a watch and a warning? Today, you'll find out a tornado or severe thunderstorm watch is issued when conditions are favorable for tornadoes or severe thunderstorms. A watch issuance means that a tornado or thunderstorm is not currently in your area. However, this is your time to prepare. Prep your storm shelter. Make sure your devices are charged. Review your emergency plan with your family, and gather all necessary supplies. As a reminder, a tornado or severe thunderstorm warning can be issued at any time. A warning, on the other hand, means that a tornado or severe thunderstorm is ongoing. When a warning is issued, move to your storm shelter. Tune into local radio, TV, or other source of weather news for the latest information and when it will be safe to come out of your shelter. Remain calm and prepare yourself for when it's time to emerge from your storm shelter. Staying weather aware will keep you and your loved ones safe. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. Aguacero is back to working now, so I'm going to switch my primary to that. As you can see, we get alerts again. Hopefully it doesn't go out again. Yeah, this storm south of Dwight is really strong. Jeez. Just take a look at the normal velocity, and then we'll take a look at the storm relative. Doesn't have a TDS right now. And we've got rotation on a storm near Bartlett, Kansas. That is apparently somebody's got a live video showing a lowering. Wow. I think the orange you're seeing is for SVRs, the red's for tornado warnings on your thing there. So the PDS tornado caused catastrophic damage in Washburn, near Washburn. Scanner reports say a house is heavily damaged with a person injured. In Cass County, Illinois, this is 8 minutes ago, tornado sirens were failing to activate in Ashland, Cass County. So if you're in Ashland and Cass County, where's that? Okay. So this storm right here, the tornado sirens sounded like they did not activate. Which is really not the situation you want to be in. That's why they test them sirens every week, and some of y'all like crash out, but it's necessary. We've got this tornado warning here for Deer Creek, Goodfield, Eureka, Secker, El Paso, Kappa, Congerville. But this storm near Dwight has my focus. It's taking on the more classic supercell look now. It still doesn't have a debris signature, but the structure of this thing looks insane. Yeah, Garner's the storm south of Dwight, that's the one I was just talking about. It looks like it's gonna move up towards Gardner, sorry. If you're in Gardner, South Wilmington, the northwestern side of Reddick here, you need to be getting ready for a strong tornado to impact you. Because that's a possibility, that's what this thing is. You can see it's moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. So I can put a track on that. Now Gardner's got about until 7:37. Gardner at 7:37, Coal City at 7:47, Wilmington at 7:56, and if it keeps on going, Simerton at 7:02. All right, so if somebody north of Dwight has an insane lowering, that's like 100 feet maybe from the ground. So that's insane. Both of what? I don't think those storms will merge. I think in order for that to happen, Gardner would have to really outdo the other ones and move really faster than it. I don't think that's going to happen. Photographs from Chicago, Illinois. Wow. Okay. So that's the photograph of Doom and Despair right there. That's what we call it. So the photograph basically models what the supercell structure could look like. I want to draw your attention to this thing right here. So this is what the photograph looks like coming out of Chicago, Illinois. At 7:10, so this is 15 minutes ago. Notice how it curves. Notice how it basically kind of looks like a classic supercell. Yeah. And we've got good amount of some wind shear over here, so interesting stuff. Here in Dwight, it is impossible to tell if it's on the ground because there's no CC here. There's pictures of major tornadoes. Where is that? Update flash flood warning. Is my CC old? My CC's old. Am I gonna about to have this problem again? Dude, if I have this problem again, I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, I think that's a CC drop. There's no way it's not. Yeah, this is for Dwight. The Dwight storm. If you are in Dwight here, if you're in Dwight, Reddick, Gardner, and Essex, you need to be in shelter. Because this is a potentially dangerous tornado on the ground. We can see, hold on, I'll show you guys. On the secondary, Aguacera is having issues again. Where did my cursor go? We back this out. We draw a little line here. You can see the line on the velocity, the line that was here at the time of that scan, corresponds with the drop over here. Okay, so I believe this is on the ground here in Dwight. Gotta keep a close eye on it. Look at the velocities. Oh my gosh, that is very much like classic tornado. Large tornado on the ground. Yep, they've got it on video. That is a large cone tornado on the ground. So if you are in Dwight, Reddick, and Gardner, Reddick, you're about to take the hit first. It doesn't look like it's moving toward Gardner anymore. It has turned. It is now on a straight path for Reddick. Reddick, you don't have much time. With how much it's been moving, but only do a little distance thing on it here. We've got considerable damage threats here. Thunderstorm warnings coming in, but they'll have to wait. Yeah, that's a good point. My CC is old, of course. All right, so this thing's moving about 1 mile every 2 minutes. So let me do some math here. That's a severe thunderstorm warning right there. All right, so it's going about 30 miles an hour. So by this time, oh, it's right about to be right over Reddick. Pictures near Dwight. Wow, okay. All right, so Reddick, you've got about 5 minutes. And apparently people in Dwight are just whipping out their phone cameras taking pictures of this massive tornado. Yeah, I'm able to see a couple of them. There's now considerable damage threat, considerable damage threat tornado warning with quarter-size hail. This is a large tornado over Reddick. Reddick, you do not have much time. I will just say it plain and simple how it is. You do not have much time in Reddick. It possibly no way. They just downgraded this to an National Weather Service Chicago. I've about had it with National Weather Service Chicago today, okay? They just downgraded this thing to an observed tornado warning from a PDS when this is very obviously still on the ground. It was very obviously on the ground at the time of them downgrading it. I don't see what we're doing here. I mean, the velocity's gone now, so there's possibility it's either occluded or it is getting contaminated. It looks like it's lifting right now. The hook is kind of collapsing in on itself. But that was terrible. That shouldn't have been downgraded, at least not right now. National Weather Service Chicago is not on their game today. I need to fix some stuff again. I'm gonna let you have it for a second now.
Seems to have clear skies, but a lot of clouds. No rain or anything. Thinking that he's headed up towards Pontiac. He's on Highway 55, headed toward Wilmington. Some of the other storm chasers seem to be spreading out. Gardner still has a tornado warning that is radar indicated, and it just disappeared and changed. So let's see if we can see what it changed to. Wow. Drop back down to a tornado watch. Reddick still has the tornado warning. Observed 1-inch hail. Expires in 12 minutes. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. On the storm chasers just to see if there was anything else going on that they happened to be running into, and it doesn't seem to be anything severe right now. Just the thunderstorm warnings.
Yeah, a new
Bloomington.
radar indicated tornado warning has been issued. Oh, yep, you were right on it.
Bloomington, yes, radar indicated. We might have a picture of something of that. Brad Arnold is right there. No, he's in McLean County, Wanda, wherever that is. But Bloomington is what it just popped up. What are you seeing on that?
I've just got a radar indicated tornado warning right over downtown Bloomington here. I guess you could call this downtown.
Yeah.
The closest radar tower has a horrible view on it. It seems to be broad rotation, but still, if you're in Bloomington, seeking shelter is the recommended thing to do right now. It's a very broad rotation, but still.
70-mile-an-hour winds.
They have significant damage or strong to significant damage to structures that the Dwight tornado just moved through.
Hmm. So they dropped off something of a warning there around Dwight. Did you notice that? Gardner, they dropped all of that off.
There's only a little small observed tornado warning. I don't think it's on the ground anymore. It's definitely occluded by now. But it's still worth keeping a warning. And I would extend that warning, to be honest, if I were at the desk. The storm here in Kankakee is trying to get its act together. What in the world is going on here? Okay, that's Contam. So we have got an absolute slop fest. Sorry, not a slop fest. What am I saying? This is not a slop fest. We've got an absolute mess here going on. Multiple cells trying to produce here. Some more than others, but still. Bloomington here, if it doesn't get contaminated like crazy, I'd be able to see some. Let's just look at everything that is going on right now. You've got the tornado watch. We've got several severe thunderstorm watches here where just little itty bitty baby warnings are being issued. I mean, that's nothing to write home about, but we've got multiple
Another one
tornado
popping
warnings
up.
in Illinois. What is it?
Essex. Essex.
Oh, it's this tiny warning here. They've condensed it down. Is it still observed?
Radar indicated.
So they're not keeping the observed tornado warning here in Essex. They have downgraded that to radar indicated. I will complain about that one. So
Yeah, I just saw it pop up. Oh, got something else going on here, headed towards Pontiac again. Severe thunderstorm warnings, possible tornado, 3/4 inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Just popped up at Pontiac.
oh, I can disable warnings. Ah, that's so cool. Look at that. I can clear out my radar.
Oh, wow.
Do any of these other buttons do anything? Let's look at the keybinds. Does anything else here do anything? Oh, tab toggles the side view. Okay. I could figure that out easy enough. Should just not be control shift up and control shift down to toggle tilts. That's way too confusing. Why can't it just be up and down? Oh, probably because this does something. No? It's just so confusing. Okay, whatever.
Well, it looks like some of this storm stuff is moving into Indiana. Did you notice that?
Yeah, there's possibility.
Doesn't say tornado, it just looks like some of the storm system is gradually moving outward.
I can increase that. Can I increase it even more? It just resets itself after a while, doesn't it? No, this is as high as it goes. That's pretty cool, though. So I can have the high-speed loops here. 12-hour loop. Ah, there's stuff. Ah, I see. Oh, so if I... Oh. Oh, okay. That is so useful to know. Special weather statements coming in. A new
Great.
tornado watch will be issued within the hour for this area right here.
Which area?
To the east of the current tornado warning. This will include Indianapolis. The mesoscale discussion hasn't appeared on my weather front yet. It will probably in about 10 seconds. This area can expect a tornado watch in the next hour as these storms that have been producing tornadoes off to their west keep approaching, and the National Weather Service expects the tornado threat to continue. That is interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the mesoscale discussion has came in. This is the area that will receive the tornado watch within the next hour.
Oh, here we
New
go.
radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Yep.
It's out ahead of the Dwight storm, I believe. I
Yeah,
believe this
it
includes
passed
Kankakee.
Essex. Flickerville. Kankakee River State Park.
Yeah,
Headed
the
right for
new
that.
tornado warning is going to clip North Kankakee. The new radar indicated tornado warning here, so yay, let's... If you're in Kankakee, Bourbonnais, Bonfield, Mantino, let's go and get to our safe spaces. Scanner reports indicate that PDS wedge tornado has caused catastrophic damage near Strader and Dwight.
Any reports on the actual damage right now?
No, there was one of the transmissions said it's damage to a house.
Hmm. Yawning.
What?
I can't stop yawning.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I heard you yawning a while ago. Oh, there went a disappearance on that.
Oh, cool.
Well, the only problem is when it disappears back to the west, it reappears over here in the east more. Moves eastward, northeastward.
There is now a response in Strader. There is now an emergency response in Strader. Where'd Strader go? Did I lose it?
Right here.
Yeah, Nevada. Okay, so here, over here. All these tornado reports. Oh, they're clearing up now. So an hour ago, there was a multi-vortex cone or wedge tornado on the ground. Obvious debris being lofted, so Strader was hit hard by the tornado.
We got a flashing light here.
What?
Severe thunderstorm warnings, I guess.
Yeah.
Near Crown Point. Manhattan, Chicago Heights, Wilmington, Redwood, Kankakee. Kankakee is kind of south of all of that. It's off of Highway 57. Just thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms right now. 60-mile-an-hour winds, 0.88 of an inch hail. And that's right there at Manhattan. What state are we even in there? Is that Chicago?
Yeah.
wow.
We're in Illinois.
Oh, Illinois, okay. Bud Arnold has gotten himself into a no signal situation.
When does he ever have signal?
He had a little bit of signal earlier. He's lost it now. Yeah, it looks like everything's cooled down just a little bit right now. It's mainly just severe storm warnings. I don't see anything that's tornado indicated or anything right now. Do you?
What?
I said everything looks like just severe thunderstorm warnings right now.
Well, you've got this
Nothing.
radar indicated tornado warning here. I don't really.
Where?
Oh, it's because my radar is so far behind. Okay, so I'm not using
Okay.
this. Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I
I'm
swear
not
this is
seeing.
going back up here. Wait, no.
I'm not
Here. Beep, 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 beep.
Where are you beeping at?
This is in Missouri. This is a severe
Oh,
thunderstorm warning.
oh, here's one. Special marine warning.
Yeah, the storms are crossing over the lake, so they're gonna issue those. In the southeast Wisconsin, apparently lots of people went out to take a video of the tornado when the sirens went off. To be honest, I do the same thing.
Hmm. So we're coming up on 8 o'clock.
See?
It looks like the more severe stuff has slowed down just a little bit,
Yeah, you probably
unless
just
it picks
jinx
back
this.
up. Uh,
You probably jinx this.
oh, well,
New considerable damage threat. Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. This is going to be all the way down in Oklahoma, barely. It is on the line with Texas here. This is your 1.75 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Down here in Oklahoma, this one.
hmm. Is that near Tulsa or Bartlesville?
It is closest to. Yeah, it doesn't really have anywhere that's closest to. The closest place in Wichita Falls,
Oh,
Texas. Wichita Falls, Texas, because apparently that's a thing.
hmm. Oh,
What?
look at that sky.
Oh, yeah.
Blue Jack, Oklahoma. I didn't know there was such a place. Some kind of storm system flashing down here in where it says Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri, Jefferson City, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thunderstorm watches.
There's a little bit of rotation here with this storm. We're about to move into Mantino, north of Kankakee. I think this is being overlooked. I think this might be getting ready to do something. Lines up with this little area on reflectivities here. It's taking an inflow. Possibly trying to form a hook here. I am going to watch this because that rotation is developing. I'm really curious on this.
Oh, yeah, I see the little indicator there. Radar indicated tornado warning. One-inch hail. Expires in 35 minutes. So if it doesn't do anything in the next 30 minutes, it may not. Looks like it's headed towards Menino?
Manton,
Mentino.
Mantino.
Mentino.
That's what I'm
Yes.
going with.
That's what I was trying to figure out, which
Yeah.
way we wanted to pronounce it. So Kankakee never got anything. Well, that's good. I'm sure they're glad.
Yeah, they managed to skirt away from that tornado chance there. New tornado warning has been issued. This is in Beaverville, Morocco, and Martinton. That is crossing into Indiana.
Oh, wow. I see it. Fish and Wildlife Area. Willow Slaw Fish and Wildlife Area.
Ah, it's right down here. Okay. They've got
Oh,
some
you
weak
didn't find it?
rotation on this storm. Maybe on Storm Relative it looks better. Okay, slightly better on Storm Relative.
Radar indicated.
Yeah, so if you're in... Did they just warn side lobe? I think they warned side lobe. Because that doesn't match up with... Well, unless it's off. No, it doesn't match up with reflectivity. I think they just warned side lobe.
Hmm. Who would have thought there's a Morocco in the United States?
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't there like an India in the United States too somewhere?
I don't know.
I think there is.
Probably. They have a lot of parks. Hopkins Park, Aroma Park.
Yeah.
Grant Park.
The rotation... there could be some rotation on the storm here in Beaverville. If you're in Beaverville, I'd go ahead and treat it like it's an on-the-ground tornado. Don't go and get shelter. Don't delay on that. It is taking in air. So this thing expires in 47 minutes. I think within 47 minutes, it might be able to drop a tornado.
Yeah, it may. We still have a tornado warning up here that's headed to the Mantino. Mantino. And to Beaverville. So that's two we can keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Now.
And the rotation on the storm in Beaverville just weakened. It's not there anymore.
Oh, wow.
So we currently have... There's no way we only have 2 tornado warnings. Is my thing wrong? I think my thing's wrong.
That's all I see.
Well, my thing... Well, actually... Yeah, we only have 2 tornado warnings out right now. this other thing is behind here by 11 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so we only have 2. I was looking in the wrong places. So we currently have 2 tornado warnings, 49 severe thunderstorm warnings throughout the entire country. That includes this over here in Illinois and the surrounding areas, in New York on the northeast, and down in Oklahoma and the northern portions of Texas.
Hmm.
Take a look at the
Well,
outlook. This is the categorical outlook. Obviously, we have a wind and tornado driven moderate risk in this area. This is the tornado. This is the wind. So I made multiple forecasts about this and such. So hopefully everyone was prepared for this. I hope.
probably everyone but us. Right. That was a weather joke. Everyone there prepared except us here.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. I need to turn this beeping down or something. I don't want to turn it off. I just want to turn it down.
Are we getting more warnings?
These are just updated severe thunderstorm warnings. There's a little warning off in Raleigh. This guy over here in Illinois has got a tornado possible tag on him. New considerable damage threat severe thunderstorm warning has been issued in Oklahoma.
Hmm.
This is Granite, Blair, Lone Wolf. We had something happen in Lone Wolf yesterday, I believe. I think this is 2 different cells that are about to merge into each other here. This will look interesting. And I'm gonna take a break. I'll leave you with it. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. I'm back. I don't know where she
I was gonna
went.
say, are you back?
Yeah, your computer over here timed out.
I know. Dang. I was
Yeah.
making some coffee real quick and I had to run to the bathroom. I didn't know it was gonna time out.
Yeah, let's see. We've got new tornado warnings over here in Kankakee. This guy looks like it wants to maybe wrap up and do something. Okay, that rotation's something I want to watch out for. Yikes. Okay. Radar confirmed tornado now.
Got a
Gary,
flashing.
this one here, yeah, this has been updated. Radar confirmed. It has a CC. Okay. This is on the ground moving into Schererville. Schererville, Griffith, Merrillville, Hobart, and Lake Station. You all need to get into shelter right now because this is a radar confirmed tornado. Nobody saw the tornado, but it's obvious via radar that this is on the ground.
This tornado warning observed too.
Yeah, well, yours defaults to observed for radar confirmed.
Okay. We still have that situation going on down here at the bottom with what's that town? Bearsville or whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's moved. I don't know where it's moved to. I can't find a town. Leesville. Hmm, okay. Getting any other reports on this one that you were just talking about?
No, I'm not. Yeah, so on the storm relative velocity, if we do this over here with the correlation coefficient, you can you can clearly see right here, kind of along this line. This is 2 minutes up to date, as you can see, but this is the TDS. So this is a debris here over St. John moving into Schererville. If you are in St. John, this tornado has just went over you. Schererville, you are up next. You don't have a lot of time in Schererville.
Oh, I lost it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
New radar indicated tornado warning has been issued. I can't show it to you because mine warnings are a bit behind. There you go. Hoopeston. This is a radar indicated tornado warning for you. Expires in 25 minutes. The rotation is weak at best, I feel like. But it looks like it's starting to wrap up here. And it might be taking
Here's
on a
another one.
classic supercell look. Yeah, I was just about to cover that one as well. First, Reed Timmer has damage in Strader, Illinois. There's a gas leak in progress. There's multiple trees torn up. Structure damage, obviously. It's really bad.
Beecher, City Lake, Lowell, Brunswick.
A new Yep, you had it right there before I could even get to it. It is for very broad rotation here in Beecher. I'd say still worth taking shelter for, though. So if you're in Beecher, this thing's about to hit you. It's taking in air on the inflow here in Beecher. Beecher, Lake Eagle Lake, Cedar Lake, Lake Dale Carlia, and Lowell. Need to go ahead and get ready for that thing because it's about to head right for you. And this thing, the CC is still behind, considerably behind the velocity. However, there's still a CC here, TDS. This is on the south side of Chicago, so this is possibly a very populated area. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. Let me see if I can find them.
Where are you talking about?
This is on the south side of Chicago, there in Schererville and Merrillville. This is 183,000 people, 55 schools, and 4 hospitals.
Wow. Lake Hills. Some kind of motor speedway.
Yeah, Merrillville, we don't have an updated CC yet. Okay. CC just updated. This is the rotation. No, the couplet is... Okay. Yeah, so this is possibly an intense tornado going on in Schererville. Here in Schererville, you need to get to safety.
Anything new on this Beecher?
No, I'll look at it real quick. They're in Beecher and Eagle Lake. You've got rotation tightening up, it looks like. Yep, tightening up here in Beecher and Eagle Lake. Eagle Lake, Cedar Lake, you're next. Beecher, you've probably bypassed the tornado, but if you're in Eagle Lake, Cedar Lake, Lake Dale Carlia, and Lowell, you need to go and get ready. You've got tightening rotation, and this thing has the potential, I believe, to drop a tornado. Merrillville, you are up next for this radar confirmed tornado. There is a faint debris signature. Yeah, faint debris signature here. So if you're in Merrillville, get ready, because you've got a tornado heading your way.
It looks like it's headed pretty close to it.
Let's check on Hoopeston and Roseville on KIND here. Yikes. Okay, I don't like the way that looks on storm relative velocity. That looks like it's tightening as well. So if you're in Rossville, to the north and east of Roseville, you need to get ready because this thing might be dropping a tornado soon.
Here's a couple more tornado warnings.
New radar indicated tornado warning. Yep. Nana has it.
Well, let's see.
This is a big one.
Clinton headed towards Clifton and Gilman. Looks like the next 2 towns that it's going to hit. I don't have any statistics on the actual tornadoes themselves. Do you?
I'm going to take a look at it on the radar here. The rotation. Okay, so we've got a few spots of rotation here on the leading edge of the storm. I can see why they've issued the warning. Good news is rotation on the front of a squall, not a squall, a line like this, or a big storm. This is not a discrete cell. This is more like a line of sorts. This is not likely to materialize into a tornado, but I would recommend taking cover just in case, because also the winds back behind it are going to hit you as well.
And these are radar indicated.
Yeah, these are not confirmed yet. The only one confirmed is in Shearerville, moving into Merrillville. Speaking of which, I want to check on it again. It is carving itself out a donut hole here, which is not a good sign.
So we've got 2 there.
Matches up
That's
with the
an-
velocity. The TDS is gone, but I feel like that's still, if it's not on the ground, it's about to drop on the ground, and they've updated this
Yeah.
tornado warning. They've kept it radar confirmed.
Looks like it's right there on or in Maryville.
Merrillville.
Merrillville. Okay. Sorry about that.
it's good.
Merrillville and Sherrillville. They must be sister cities.
Yeah.
And then we have the one that kind of looked like it was coming from Beecher there, still headed somewhere.
There's significant
where.
tornado damage in Strader, Illinois. We're seeing that come in now.
That's Strader that was there before?
Yeah, tornado went through there.
Okay. If I can find it again.
Still a strong velocity signature here on the storm moving into Merrillville. Take a look at that on the storm relative. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio has put out a briefing. They expect a gradual weakening by the time it gets to Ohio, Dayton, Columbus, and such. It'll be about 12:30 in the morning. They will have weakened, but they still expect strong winds to be a factor in those storms, and I think I would about agree with that. Indianapolis, you can expect these storms about 11 p.m. They will weaken, but they will still carry a tornado threat. A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Yep, here's some more flashing situations. These are thunderstorms. Are you seeing those?
Yeah. Right now, the tornadoes are my main concern.
Yeah. The one is above Merrillville to the right, east. I don't remember where the other one was. Portage, South Haven. Here goes the movement on the tornadoes.
This does, what in the world is this?
Looks like it hit Polk if there was one there. Tornado
I
warning.
don't think there was a tornado down here. I don't see the cause for this tornado warning, if I'm being completely honest with you. But
Is that the
check
Beecher
on-
one?
that's the one in Champaign. Beecher is, there's a cause there. In fact, let me check on it. It's still rotating. We've got a storm down to the south of it, too, that is unwarned. If I was behind the desk doing the warnings, I'd probably warn this guy here in Schneider.
I don't even have that one.
It's unwarned right now, but you're looking at it
They
right
don't
now.
even have it listed.
It's got a little bit of velocity here. In fact, it's got a tiny inflow. Lord have mercy. Let's go back up here to Merrillville. Wow. What a velocity couplet. There's also a TDS. This could be a significant tornado, if I'm being honest with you. North of Merrillville and Ross.
Just had another one. Just had another one. That's Schneider. There you go.
They warned it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Everyone's
We
clapping
saw
up
it.
for
You
me.
saw it, and they just
I
hadn't
saw
got
it.
it yet. Yeah, they just hadn't got it yet. It just popped up.
I tend to have a pretty good track record with calling out tornado warnings for the National Weather
Mhm.
Service issues them. Back here in March, I called one out right above my house.
Mm.
That I said that needs to be warned, and about 2 minutes later, it got warned. Let me
Yeah.
see if I can find that one in Schneider. Where'd it go?
It's right here.
Right here, don't tell me nothing.
Well, look at my screen.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I still don't see Schneider on mine.
Oh, okay. It's below. Well, let's see. How can I tell you? It's below that Beecher, to the southeast of Beecher.
Yeah, the rotation has strengthened on that, it looks like.
It seems to be, with the way the arrow, if the arrow is any indication as to where it's going to hit next, it seems to be going northeast. And of course, that could change, I'm sure.
New PDS tornado warning's been issued for storm in Merrillville, I believe, if I ventured to say. Yep. This one has gone PDS. And look at that debris ball.
Headed to
Holy.
Hobart.
The debris is visible on reflectivity as well.
Tornado observed. 3/4 inch hail. Damage threat considerable. Expires in 27 minutes. How far is that to Hobart? About 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
Into Hobart, they don't have a lot of time. I can tell them that. Let's see, this was 3 minutes ago. Hobart, you've got about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you are in the area north of Merrillville along I-65 in Hobart, you do not have a lot of time. This is an intense tornado headed your way. You need to seek shelter. That tornado watch we were talking about earlier was just issued. Well, it issued 20 minutes ago. Did I say something about that? I think I did. I might have. No. Okay, so the tornado watch has been issued. The tornado watch now covers this area here as well.
Are you talking about Schneider or Beecher?
I was talking about the tornado watch. It was issued ahead of the current one.
Oh,
Champaign here. This storm. I still don't see the cause for a warning on that. That doesn't look like a lot of rotation.
I don't see the Champaign. I don't know where you're at. I have to find it.
And I also don't see the cause for the tornado warning on this storm anymore. There's still little rotating sections out in front of it. I'd continue supporting that. I'd support continuing that warning. Sorry. Merrillville, let's check on it again. It just keeps growing.
Yeah.
This is insane. The Merrillville, north of Merrillville, if you are along I-65, the tornado is over you right now. It's probably just crossed I-65. We've got cameras on I-65. Looks like it is rain-wrapped for sure. It's rain-wrapped. So the cameras on I-65 aren't going to catch this. Hobart, you don't have a lot of time. This is a very intense tornado.
Probably about 5 minutes left on Hobart.
I'd say so, yeah, if even that.
If that. A while ago you said 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm thinking 5 minutes by now.
Yeah, I think about 5 minutes left for Hobart before this thing hits you.
And then it could hit on into Lake Station and Portage.
And also here in Cedar Lake, this guy's still rotating. His radar indicated tornado warning. Looks like hail's tying up that CC.
Yeah, and that's off of Highway 41
Down here in
and
Schneider,
65, headed to 65.
down here, we have a new PDS tornado warning has been issued out ahead of this storm right here. The new polygon looks something like that. So this now covers Portage. So the National Weather Service in Chicago believes that Portage is up next for this storm. So Hobart, you do not have a lot of time. I've got Hobart less than 10 minutes before this thing hits you. Portage, Chesterton. I read that wrong. Portage, Chesterton, South Haven. You guys are up next for this strong and dangerous tornado. I'm watching this guy down here at Cedar Lake. I was calling out the rotation on that. Really, there's possibility this drops as well. Down here on Schneider, there's still some pretty strong rotation. This is still radar indicated, but there's strong rotation on the storm down in Schneider.
Here's another one.
That's the Cedar Lake tornado warning. It's slightly
Cedar Lake,
shortened.
yeah. It's headed to 65, going to cross over 65.
Yeah.
Highway 65. Leroy, Palmer, Winfield, possibly.
And I shall remind you that some of these storms could go Tor E, but we are in Chicago. This is National Weather Service Chicago. They've never issued a tornado emergency, ever, even for violent tornadoes.
Wow. Here's another update. Got a big...
Cedar Lake is potentially on the ground. If you're east of Cedar Lake in Leroy or Winfield, go and seek shelter. That's possibly on the ground. Hobart is about to take a direct impact from the tornado. This thing is not weakening. It looked to be strongest when it crossed over I-65. It just went through looks like a densely populated downtown Merrillville. Cross 65, definitely did some damage there. And now it's going to go into another densely populated Hobart. Hobart is taking a direct impact from this tornado as we speak. New Chicago is going to get clipped by. Also looks like a very populated area. And then when it continues, Portage and South Haven also look to be populated downtown. Not downtown, but like towns areas here. They're going to take direct hits from this tornado as well. This meets the criteria for a tornado emergency.
Are we getting anything on any damages yet?
Not for this storm in particular. I'm sure for the next 30 minutes we'll know what happened in Merrillville.
Yeah. Okay, the one from Cedar Lake is about to cross Interstate 65. Probably in the next 5 minutes, I would say. And headed to Lesser Highway 231.
Is that the Cedar Lake storm? Yeah.
That's the Cedar Lake one, yes.
That thing is possibly on the ground in Cedar Lake. I can't tell if that's a CC or what. But if you're in Cedar Lake and Leroy, if you're east of Cedar Lake and in Leroy, seek shelter. Because there's possibility that's on the ground.
It's crossing over some kind of rural route, Highway 55, and then interstates, fixing the crossover Interstate 65.
So Interstate 65, just a few miles down the road of where the Merrillville Hobart tornado just crossed over the road. Another tornado is about to cross over the road. We are watching Hobart take a direct impact. I'm literally like seeing it on the radar. It is going over the densely populated Hobart and southern New Chicago.
Oh, wow. And there's a business Highway 6. I don't know if it's going to cross over that or not. Looks like a possibility.
Looking back on Schneider here, there's possibility this drops soon as well. The rotation is still strong. Hobart, this thing has just destroyed Hobart. A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued. Massive tornado warning is for that little line thing over here. You'll see it pop up in a second. This tornado warning is huge. This includes Kentland, Earl Park, Fowler, Oxford, Remington, Brook, Morocco, and Rensselaer. Here we go.
Morocco, that's how off of Highway 41.
Yeah.
Kentland and Morocco are both off of Highway 41.
Interstate 65, again, in a different spot. It's about to
Yes.
take a direct hit from a tornado. And
I see that.
there's been a new tornado warning issued south of the one in Cedar Lake. It is now observed, I believe, or radar confirmed one. No, it is observed. Somebody
Headed
has
to
seen
somewhere
this
called
tornado.
Range Line. Whatever
So-
that is, Range Line. I don't know if that's a town or what. It's going to cross over 65 and hit right into Range Line.
Okay, so the Schneider tornado has been observed. Somebody has seen the Schneider tornado. So if you are in Shelby, DeMott, Wheatfield, this is all areas that are about to be impacted by the original Schneider tornado. You need to go ahead and be seeking shelter because this thing has been seen by somebody doing damage. Wow. I think that's debris. Honestly.
The one in Cedar Lake is about to cross over 65 right now, headed to Leroy.
65 is going to take an impact from like 6 different tornadoes at this point. It's insane.
That's what it looks like. It's already crossed over 65 from Merrillville and went into Hobart and headed onto Highway 6 in Portage.
Yeah, so
Have
Hobart
we gotten
here.
anything new on that?
No, I haven't. New radar indicated tornado warning has been issued in Michigan. So these storms have just crossed the lake. We'll see it in a second. I'm going to focus on the PDS tour, though. So it may be weakening. Maybe. That is a really strong maybe. We haven't got a new scan yet. 3 minutes ago, it looked strong. But this thing definitely just caused catastrophic damage to Hobart. South Haven is up next. Here's a tornado warning in Michigan. I believe as these storms come off the lake. Yeah, here's the rotation that they're looking at as these storms come off the lake.
Are we talking about Michigan City up there?
No, this is about to hit Grand Rapids.
Oh, okay.
Holy crap. Okay, so Port Sheldon, Robinson, Holland, Zeeland, Jamestown, Hudsonville, Allendale, and Coopersville. You are up next for this radar indicated tornado warning. If this thing continues, it'll hit Grand Rapids. If this is a tornado. They are keeping the PDS tornado warning around. Let's take a new look. Still doing damage as of 2 minutes ago. It has destroyed the entirety of... Sorry, not destroyed. It's caused considerable damage to the entirety of Hobart as of 8:42, and it is about to track into South Haven. It might be taking a turn toward Wheeler. I can't tell what this is. This is possibly clear air contam on the CC. But if you're in Wheeler, I would prepare too, because if this thing takes a turn, it is going to hit Wheeler. And I'm assuming that it's still on the ground.
You got anything on Fountain Creek and Hoopston?
Hoopston, where's that at?
Fountain Creek.
I want to just mention Schneider tornado here. It is over North Shelby. If you are north of Shelby, the velocities a scan prior looked really strong here.
And you got one there in Watska and Milford. My gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gilman.
Hoopston over here. I can't tell what's going on over here. This doesn't look like warning material, if you ask me. It never really has, but they're continuing the warning. Weak rotation now. It is still I don't know if this is still on the ground. This is debris fallout over Wheeler and over eastern Hobart. So I don't believe the tornado is currently on the ground over here in Hobart and South Haven, but debris is about to fall on you if you're on Wheeler and South Haven. Sorry, in Wheeler or South Haven. Debris is literally from the tornado, literally going to fall on you.
Wow. Watska? Have you seen anything on Watska?
That's that line. It's got some weak rotation on the front of it. I don't see a lot of ground for tornado warnings there.
Okay. Just got another one here.
New radar
Hoopston.
indicated tornado warning has been issued. Out in Hoopston. There you go. There is some weak rotation on the front of the storm. I don't see why they're keeping this warning around, though. But the meteorologists of the National Weather Service are much smarter than I am. The rotation on the storm is still there on the storm relative velocity. It is between Portage and South Haven.
Okay, the one from Cedar Lake has already crossed 65 and already passing Leroy. So I don't know if we've had any damages there or if anything's touched down or what.
The storm in Shelby, the previous Schneider tornado,
Got
looking
another one.
interesting.
Another one here next to Palmer.
That's an update.
Okay. That's tornado warning.
New mesoscale discussion for this little small area here in northern Indiana says a strong to intense tornado threat will exist for the next 1 to 2 hours. This includes Gary and South Bend. The PDS tornado warning has been dropped for Portage, South Haven, the previous Merrillville and Hobart storm. It has now been dropped down to an observed tornado warning. South
So
Haven
which is
still
worse?
has debris falling on it.
Which is worse, the radar indicated or the other one?
What other one?
Observed.
Observed.
What?
Observed.
Observed is worse. That means somebody's actually seen it.
Yes.
Okay. Anything more on Hoopston?
No.
Okay. Wow, they just a bunch of them all of a sudden came all at once. crossed over and cleared 65, Highway 65 so far.
Yeah.
Moving right along eastward. Northeast, I guess. And one's already gone through Portage if it's going to go through there. Headed toward Chesterton. Which one are you keeping an eye on?
I'm trying to look at this one here. The one that was in Schneider.
Mm.
It's taking on a classic supercell kind of shape here, and the velocity still looks interesting. There's still debris fallout here in South Haven. If you're in South Haven, debris's literally falling over you.
Yep, here's another one.
New radar indicated tornado warning. I believe that's a continuation of something.
Yeah. Tornado warning, radar indicated. Expires in 8
It's a
minutes.
continuation of the Schneider storm here. They're no longer keeping it observed. That's weird.
Yeah.
So maybe the National Weather Service believes it's not on the ground anymore, but that's insane. That's strong velocities. I would keep that as observed, really, if I was at the warning desk.
Looks like the one that was in Hobart has already made it up towards Portage off of Highway Interstate 80 and 90. Must be traveling pretty quick. Hmm.
Still strong velocity. What is this? Still strong velocity, maybe a TDS on the Schneider storm? Does it correspond with anything on ZDR? What does this measure? It doesn't correspond on the ZDR. A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued. It is actually a new one.
Yes. Wayne something and Schwamberg, Elgin, Bartlett. Is that the one you're looking at?
Yeah.
Streamwood.
We now have 10 tornado warnings.
Wow.
I'm not seeing.
So this one,
it's not coming through. Oh,
this
here
one
it
at
is.
Bartlett fires in 35 minutes if it doesn't do anything.
Wow. Okay. So this one in Bartlett, it's got decent rotation, even.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be near State Road 290 and Highway 390.
Where's Hebron? Hebron. Here we go. Schneider storm. Oh my God.
What's
Didn't
going
that
on with
just
it?
it's on the ground again. South of
no.
Hebron, the previous Schneider and Shelby storm, it is now on the ground. If you are south of Hebron in Couts or north of Wheatfield, literal name Wheatfield, seek shelter now. And the one in Bartlett has been updated to radar confirmed. I didn't see a TDS. Did you see it? Did you see a TDS? Oh, TDS now. So we have it literally in the latest scan. Wow, that was fast. Within 2 minutes, the National Weather Service got this out. But if you are in Bartlett, you are about to take a direct hit from an on-the-ground tornado. This is obviously what this is here, and that's a TDS corresponding with the velocity couple. That is textbook on-the-ground tornado. This storm south of Hebron, Hebron is about to take a direct hit from this tornado,
observed.
possibly strong tornado.
3/4 inch.
Wow, look
Yep.
at that. This thing's literally carved out a donut hole. This needs to go PDS. It's not even radar confirmed. It's still radar indicated. This needs to go. This needs to jump up straight to PDS.
That's crossing over on Highway 20 now from Bartlett. Was it actually in Bartlett?
Yes, south of Bartlett, and it has been upgraded to a PDS tornado warning. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, National Weather Service, Chicago. Actually, this isn't even Chicago. Yes, Chicago. This has been upgraded to a PDS particularly dangerous situation tornado warning.
Uh-oh. Have some flashing over here. Got a new one, looks like. Tornado watch.
You can see the debris ball on the radar here. It's carved out a donut hole. Wow. This is insane.
Smoke Corner. Another new one. Hebron. Again. Tornado warning observed. Expires in 31 minutes. You see that?
Yep, Hebron, whatever you call it.
Hebron.
This is
Yeah.
in Hebron. Okay. This is a damaging tornado about to hit Hebron. That's a wedge. Somebody has a picture of it. That is a wedge tornado about to move through Hebron. It might miss Hebron, but if you're in Hebron, Boone Grove, you are next. If this thing does not hit Hebron, it will hit Boone Grove. We have a new radar indicated tornado warning issued here. And Foster, Covington, I see. Okay, this is a continuation. I see a little bit the rotation here that they're looking for. That's the Indianapolis. This thing is about to cross offices here into the Fort Wayne office. So hopefully they handle that transition smoothly. This is a wedge tornado in Hebron. It's gonna miss Hebron, I think. Hebron, you people might be the luckiest alive. But if it does not hit you, it'll hit Boone Grove. Boone Grove, you need to be in shelter. There's no other option for you. Yep, it's going to hit Boone Grove. How fast is it moving? 30? We can put a track on it at 30. So this is pushing off at 30 miles an hour. Boone Grove, you have less than 15 minutes Honestly, you've got about 10.
3.4 miles.
The
Moving at
velocities
32 miles per hour.
velocities literally look like something you would see on that storm chasing game. This is insane.
Oh, I just moved it. I just took away the arrow.
It's okay. This meets the requirements for a tornado emergency. The National Weather Service in Chicago will not issue one, but it meets the requirements.
That's weird. So did you hear anything about Chesterton?
No, I hadn't heard anything about it yet.
Okay, because one looks like if there was one, it's done moved through there. It's done gone past that. Let's check on this other one over here.
Apparently, the ATC at the Chicago O'Hare Airport is completely unfazed by tornadoes happening all around it.
Maybe they're just used to it.
Hebron, the Kim and Hebron, that's such a wedge tornado. So I think that's either a wedge and a smaller tornado beside it, or it's like, no, that's the tornado. So when it passed through Hebron, it was a calm tornado, not a wedge. Boone Grove. You need to be in shelter. If you are not underground in Boone Grove, you will not survive.
Wow.
Boone Grove, you have about 5 minutes, maybe less. This needs a tornado emergency. One will not be issued. Let's check on Bartlett.
Bartlett.
Bartlett, sorry.
I think it's Bartlett. I
It's
don't know.
Bartlett.
Maybe.
No, you were right.
Yeah.
You got a CC on it as well. Well, no, this is the CC is no. What is this? This in Bartlett doesn't look good.
Crossing over Highway 390. If there is and there's an airport near there.
Which airport?
Schaumburg Regional Airport.
Okay.
Off of Highway 19. But it didn't go right past there. I mean, it went past it, but not right at it. Nope. It just went away.
The day one convective outlook, they have downgraded to a 10% SIG 1. Why? I don't know.
They just moved it.
Yeah. There's debris all the way up in Tilt 4, so this thing is lofting debris high up into the atmosphere. And it's about to move into Boone Grove.
Which one are you talking about?
Tornado warning has been issued. That's that PDS warning, the intense one. I'll take a look at that new radar indicated one in a second.
Oh, Downers Grove. Naperville. Lyle. Gonna cross over through State Road Highway 355 and State Road 88. That's still a radar indicated.
The tornado is now stationary. It's literally stationary.
Which one?
The one south of Boone Grove. It's not moving. It's
Oh, okay.
barely moved. So it's moving toward Couts now. Boone Grove, you might get lucky. If you are in Boone Grove, Couts, or Malden, you need to be in shelter right now. A storm chaser's house is about to get hit. Connor Crofts, apparently his house is about to get hit, according to him. I don't have his video up, but apparently he is in a panic, and I don't blame him. Got a new radar indicated tornado warning in Michigan. This is just to the north and east of our current PDS warned storm. That broad rotation on the leading edge of this here. Okay, I can see why they issued that. Check on our guy moving into Grand Rapids here. The rotation has continued enough for them to continue the warning. Moving into Hudsonville. Grand Rapids is about to be in a tornado warning, I think.
Got another one flashing here. Might
That's
just be an update.
They just shortened
Observe.
this warning here. That's the PDS one. This is going into Couts.
Yeah.
Couts, you need to be in shelter, preferably underground.
Couts in Wanata, headed to Wanata.
The south side of Boone Grove is also taking a direct hit. But Couts, you are up next. Couts, you have less than 5 minutes. The entire city of Grand Rapids is now within a tornado warning.
Entire city of what?
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh, okay. And we just passed 9 o'clock.
Yeah, Couts, you do not have a lot of time.
Oh, wow.
Per Connor Croft's dad, it is a big cone tornado about to hit his house.
And where is he at?
He's in Couts, I think. I would assume.
Oh, okay.
And he has it on his live stream as well. We haven't got new scans yet, but Couts, you have less than 2 or 3 minutes.
So the Couts one is going to cross Little Road 49, whatever that is.
I believe that's open fields. Those state roads are just parallel to that. Hopefully right now it's over open fields.
5 Points Corner, whatever that is.
Yeah. I haven't got a new scan in 5 minutes. According to Connor Croft's dad, it is going to the north of Couts. Couts, you might be saved, but Malden, you are up next. And if it's yep, Connor Croft's dad was right. Couts, you may be saved. I won't count you out. Stay in shelter in Couts. Malden, you need to get a shelter because the tornado has just turned and it's heading right for you. This thing is literally, it's going to become like higher than the scale. The velocities here are 92 miles an hour.
Wow.
It is literally going to break the scale on my color table here.
I'm keeping an eye out for a flashing update. I think I just saw something here.
Those are updated severe thunderstorm warnings.
Yeah, thunderstorm. That's all that is.
So if you're in Couts or Malden right now, you need to seek shelter.
Just past Counts. Past Malden. So Malden is going to be safe.
What?
Looks like.
What are you saying?
It just went past the road that goes to from Counts to Malden.
It hasn't went no, it hasn't went past it yet.
According to my map, it has. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I'm seeing what you're seeing, but you're not looking at the rotation. The tornado hasn't passed.
Oh, okay. I'm going by the arrow stuff.
Yeah, the arrow's wrong.
Oh, okay.
The actual tornado, you see where it's little. There's a little hole right there where it's green in the middle of the reds and oranges.
Yeah.
That's about where the actual tornado is. In fact, that's exactly where the tornado is. That's a donut hole.
Yeah. But it's past that Highway 49.
No, it hasn't.
Interstate. Oh, it hasn't? Okay.
No. A new PDS tornado warning has been issued. It is a continuation of this one. Cool. They are keeping the PDS tag. This should be a tornado emergency as it crosses over into this other office here. It is leaving the Chicago offices area. Still very strong tornado. There's spotters all over the path where this thing has been going, so hopefully we'll see reports soon. New tornado warning has been issued.
Where's the new one?
I don't know. It's Hillsboro, Wingate, Linden.
Oh, I see it. Oh, this is right here where Brad Arnold is.
Yeah, Connor Croft has this thing on his stream. It is massive. Still on the ground, by the way. And this, I believe, is the TDS. Yeah, because it's still on the ground. So if you are between Couts and Malden, looks like it'll cross between here. But the north side of Couts here will get clipped by the tornado, I believe.
There's a crazy storm system here.
Yeah. So if you're in between Malden and Couts in either of these places, this is about to cross State Road 49, and it's going to hit a couple of tiny streets on the way. Be in shelter.
Are you seeing anything new flashing?
No.
Not me either. A lot of little stuff going on though. A lot of possibilities.
This tornado still looks like it's still on the ground, though. Possible wedge tornado.
The one in Couts?
Yeah.
I mean, the one with, well.
It's just crossed State Road 49. It is about to do damage to Malden. Wow.
What?
This tornado is insane.
Oh, some more flashing over
There
here.
is now a tornado warning, including Chicago, Illinois. Downtown Chicago.
Yep.
Here, you can look at that. I've got to do something.
Radar indicated. Expires in 27 minutes, 70 mile per hour winds. 3/4 inch hail.
Is the Boone Grove Hebron storm in this is in Indiana. Okay. Connor Croft is now recruiting the help of his dad, I think, to help him storm chase. This is a wedge tornado, though. The tornado warning that includes downtown Chicago. Let's see it. That's broad rotation. This thing's still chugging on, by the way. Wanata, Hannah, Kingsford Heights, and Westville in Wellsboro. You guys are up next. This is a strong and violent tornado. It's just done damage possibly to several small towns. You need to seek shelter. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana issued this PDS, so I don't know if they're going to issue a tornado emergency or not. This should be tornado emergency, though. switching over radars to northern Indiana as it enters northern Indiana. This CC is insane, and the velocities are insane. Next up is Wanata and Hannah. Northern La Crosse is going to get it. Wow. Scanner feeds in DuPage County, Illinois say tornado damage, power poles down, and a gas leak on Route 59. Tazewell County, Illinois says tornado and wind damage reported in Morton and Pekin. Confirmed tornadoes caused major damage in Lake Porter, Jasper, and LaPorte counties in Indiana. They've continued the PDS warning. They've not issued a new tornado emergency, which they should. I was about to say, your laptop needs charging. Then I said, saw you.
Yeah, my energy saver thing was fixing to come on. I had to plug it up real quick.
Yeah.
Got some more flashing stuff here near Highway Interstate 65. Have you seen that?
Yeah, those are updates, I believe.
Updates on everything, I guess. Tornado warnings. Most of them expire in 20 minutes or so. Thunderstorm warnings. What is a beach hazard statement?
I have no clue.
I saw it flashing up here by Grand Rapids, and I went up there, and that's what it says when I clicked on it. Beach hazard statements. I didn't know that was a beach there. Oh, here's Taylorville. Yeah.
Our tornado here, our PDS warning, still causing severe damage, still looking crazy on the radar. It's going to move into Wanata, whatever, and Hana, north of La Crosse. These areas, you've got about, I'd give it 15 to 20 minutes at most. Some areas, you've got between 5 and 10.
Yeah, that's observed. That are fixing to expire unless they update them or upgrade them or continue them or whatever.
This thing is a wedge tornado. New destructive damage threat severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. In Gary, Indiana. That's for 80-mile-an-hour winds and 0.75-inch hail. So those folks need to treat it like a tornado.
Anything more on this Wanata?
Yeah, the tornado is about to go right through it.
Okay. That's what my arrows are showing.
Let's see how long this tornado's been on the ground for. It had a TDS here starting south of Hebron. This is at 8:55. This thing's been on the ground for almost 30 minutes now. And there's nothing stopping it, to be honest. Literally nothing. It could maybe move to a bad environment and might get stopped at that point.
I don't know anything about what does stop them. I mean, all I know is they appear, they touch down, and then they leave. What actually causes them to leave or quit or whatever, I have no idea.
So the terrain they go over could cause the
Cause them slow
terrain.
down.
Yeah, the terrain could play a factor in it.
Hmm.
The environment could play a factor in it. And just the strength of the storm and the mesocyclone itself could play a factor in it. There's a new tornado warnings now for Middleville, Hastings, Lake Odessa, and Freeport. Here, this is south of Grand Rapids. I don't see the cause for it. I think this is what they see right here. It's a little boop, right there. Looks like kind of like an S shape. Sometimes that's what we look for to determine if that's a little bit of trying to take inflow and rotate there. Wanata is about to take a direct hit from the strong tornado. It looks like it's recycling. Now it looks like it's recycling. Wanata, you may be spared, but Hannah, by the time it gets to you, it's going to have recycled. We now have 11 tornado warnings and 31. Sorry, we have 12 tornado warnings and 49 severe thunderstorm warnings.
Wow. And we're coming up on 9:30. It doesn't seem to be dying down a whole lot. Oh. flashes.
They're updated severe thunderstorm warnings.
Yeah. New ones?
What?
No new sightings?
No.
See some more flashing.
They updated that destructive severe thunderstorm warning. They are considering.
This is
They are not considering. They are continuing the PDS warning here. And the destructive severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible now includes downtown Chicago. 2.8 million people, 808 schools, and 44 hospitals included in this 80-mile-an-hour wind, pea-sized hail, and a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning.
wow.
This thing, as it moves into Honda, looks like it might try to recycle. So if you're in Honda, Wellsboro, Kingsbury, Kingsford Heights, and South
Union
Center,
Mill.
stay in shelter. Union Mills as well. That's some of the smaller ones, I believe.
Yeah. I just checked on that. That's observed. 3/4 inch hail. Expires in 41 minutes. If I yawn much more, my jaw is going to break. Uh, no.
Going on 3 hours now.
That we've been on here?
Yep.
Well, you got on here a little bit before I did, probably. I don't know how much more, but
Yeah. We're now down to 8 tornado warnings. I forgot to have a look at this tornado watch. The probabilities are 50-30, much better than the 80-60 we had earlier. So I think the tornado risk will start to dwindle as these areas make their way through Lansing, Fort Wayne, Coldwater, Jackson, Warsaw, Lafayette, and down onto Indianapolis. Hopefully, these guys will enter a little more stable environment, and for the next 30 minutes, we'll start to see weakening. The storm here in Hastings and Lowell has been upgraded to a radar confirmed tornado warning. What? What tornado is there to what? What is this? I'm missing
Where are you
the
at?
I'm in Hastings and Freeport,
Hmm.
Michigan. I don't see the cause for a radar confirmed tornado warning here. Apparently there's a lowering near Linden, Indiana on the traffic cams.
Lowering? What is that?
Like lowering of the clouds
Oh,
from this
okay.
possible rotation here.
Oh, there's a flashing. Oh, that's just a storm, whatever.
New radar indicated tornado warning has been issued for the south and east of Monticello in Indiana.
Right there near Highway 25,
Yeah.
Yeoman, Rockfield, Burroughs.
I'm not sure I would issue that tornado warning, but okay.
Yeah, I don't, that looks like in the middle of nowhere
Yeah.
with not much going on. O'clock here.
What?
I said going on 10 o'clock here.
Oh, yeah. Significant tornado parameter values are weakening to about 6 from their previous 10, but the violent tornado parameters are about 9. I believe that's a weakening from their initial 14 to 15 at the start of the event tonight.
Looks like they're updating some of their storm stuff.
Look at mixed layer cape. These guys will still tap into about 3,000 to 3,500 joules per kilogram of cape. It's enough to support thunderstorm development and some gusty wind and hail, but hopefully not a lot of tornadoes.
Wow, we don't have anything going on in our areas hardly.
Yeah.
I guess I need to look. I guess our rain and stuff tapered out.
We were supposed to have rain? I never saw that.
We were supposed to all week, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, that never happened.
Yeah, and it
The
disappeared. That's what I
forecast
said.
was basically all cleared out by yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Was a 15% chance today and a 9% chance Friday, 6% chance Saturday, 21% chance Sunday, and a 24% chance Monday.
Yeah, none of that's gonna happen.
46% chance Tuesday. Mommy said it was supposed to rain Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently in Strader, Illinois, there was ground scouring. So that was most like a very intense and violent tornado.
Did they ever say anything about the damages and stuff yet?
We hadn't seen a lot of it.
Okay.
Here in Kingsford Heights, they've cut the PDS tornado warning. The rotation is still there, weaker, but there. I believe they'll continue that as a radar indicated tornado warning. That's what I would do if I was behind the warning desk.
Most of this that I'm seeing is storm stuff, not tornado.
Yeah.
We're doing some updates on that. I'm checking it out just in case, but mm, first of it is starting to die down.
Hopefully. Of course, last time you said that there was like a very violent tornado. Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Well, all I can do is guess. um,
Yeah, hopefully we can be out of here by 10 o'clock. That'll be ideal.
yeah.
We're already starting to see, I believe, these tornado watches back in here are getting canceled. So,
Yeah,
as
that's what I'm
the
thinking. Some of them are
line
dying
moves
down.
forward.
I'm seeing some new stuff popping up in some gray areas in other places. It's flashing around. Oh, here we got some more flashing going on. See what we have
A
here.
new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued for folks in Indianapolis and Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Springfield, and Columbus, Ohio. Sorry, that's not Columbus, Ohio. That's Columbus and Indiana. What the heck?
That's what I was looking over here. Cleveland, Ohio. All that was gray areas flashing. I guess stuff is starting to pop up. Oh, I have two flashings here. See what they are. South Bend. Warnings.
Someone's trampoline went flying.
Oh, Lord.
And I believe that's in Strader.
Radar indicated. Are they still having high winds?
Yeah, there's going to be 60, 70 mile an hour gusts throughout the rest of the night.
Hmm. But the danger of tornadoes are gonna pass, right?
Hopefully it's starting to subside. They've reduced the risk to a 10% sigma of tornadoes. Hopefully
Yeah.
the rest of the tornadoes will be little quick QLCS spin-ups. Let's look at Kingsford Heights, the rotation. This is the previous violent tornado over here. The rotation is still there, weak, but it's moving into Stillwell, Fish Lake, and North Liberty. I believe there will be a new radar indicated tornado warning issued for this as it continues to push on. So if you're in any of these areas, I would take shelter.
Some of these storm chasers must care. I can't even talk tonight. Must cover a lot of miles because I'm looking at Brad Arnold. He has gone all the way from way down here in somewhere where he was at over here. Let's see, Indiana or whatever, all the way up to that 65 and past that into, where's he at now? He's in somewhere called Knox. Probably still Indiana, but I mean, that's a long way. It's got to be a lot of miles.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much gone from one end of the state all the way up to the other end of the state. Just while we've been on the phone. I mean, while we've been on the computer. He's all the way up there in South Bend. And he was way down at the bottom. He was down there next to Bloomington at one time, and even further away from that, too.
Yeah.
Are you still on the Chicago radar?
I think I'm over in I'm in northern Indiana.
Which one are you on?
Northern Indiana, KIWX.
Oh, okay. That's the one I'm on. KIWX. Right there next to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah.
How do we end up on the same one?
I don't
I
know.
guess that's good.
So one of those new special marine warnings that just got issued, I think it's
Mhm.
broken. The state said hold on, special marine. I lost it before I could say anything about it. Yeah, it says Delaware, New Jersey, and New Mexico. I think it's broken.
That doesn't sound quite right.
Yeah, no, not to me either. Look at this.
New Mexico shouldn't be in there.
Delaware, New Jersey, and New Mexico. It's hilarious.
Um, unless there's a little town in that area called that, maybe,
Well,
or something.
that's just listing off the states.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then just kind of, yeah, there's got to be some kind of mix up there.
This rotation is about to leave the warning area, and the National Weather Service in Northern Illinois still has not issued a new tornado warning for it.
Hmm.
This is going to move through Fish Lake. If you're in Fish Lake, let's start seeking shelter because this rotation has actually tightened, I think.
Well,
Stillwell and Fish Lake.
so what are we looking at for tomorrow? Anything?
Blue skies.
Oh,
No,
great.
there is a slight risk of severe weather actually tomorrow, but it's for like wind and hail, nothing significant. There will be maybe some
Okay.
wind gusts, but it's not going to be a big event. I'm definitely not going to bother with it. I'm done after tonight for the next like week.
Okay. Right. I don't think anything else is gonna pique our interest after 10 o'clock.
Hopefully not. Hopefully this storm here, that rotation moving into Stillwell and Fish Lake will die off, and these people won't see a tornado, and hopefully we can all go home happy.
Mm.
Stillwell, you've got rotation over you right now. I would seek shelter. I don't think they're going to issue a tornado warning for this, which is really weird. I would make the decision to issue a new tornado warning if I was them. New radar indicated tornado warning in Michigan. It's a continuation of this guy. Weak rotation, I think. Yeah. It's got inflow, but it's not relative to the couplet. I think this is what they're looking at here. I don't know.
Did we get anything done on the map situation yet?
What do you mean?
Remember you said you might do something where we'd have a map of better idea of where all the lines would be for the states.
No, I made a website here that shows the warnings and shows the states and stuff.
Okay.
It kind of works. It's a little bit behind and it's a little jank. Uh, yeah. We're down to 6 tornado warnings, thankfully.
Great. I see some kind of flashing here.
Yeah, they are going to leave this unwarned. It's a tornado, possible severe thunderstorm warning. That's insane.
Oh, that's a special marine warning that I was catching a glimpse of.
If you're in Fish Lake, let's go and start seeking shelter. You've got rotation moving over you. Not a tornado, just rotation. But there are also 70-mile-an-hour winds associated with this. And to be honest, I'm not confident that this thing is not going to drop a tornado over Fish Lake. But National Weather Service doesn't think it will.
The storm system itself doesn't look nearly as bad now as it did when we first started.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's dying down.
The National Weather Service office in northern Indiana is experiencing phone line issues as of an hour ago. They might have just got tired of people calling it to ask why that wasn't a tornado emergency, to be honest.
Is that landlines, you mean? I'm assuming.
Yeah, they've got like old-fashioned phone lines.
Yeah. I wonder what the phone companies are going to do when everybody just quits having landlines altogether.
Businesses will keep them.
Well, yeah, they probably would. But I see a lot of businesses that use cell phones and everything too.
Yeah.
Oh, flashing. Let's see what that is in Kokomo.
Tornado warning.
Radar indicated. 3/4 inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Near what town is it? Oh, Forest, Michigan town.
It's got weak rotation on it here.
Yeah.
Michigan town. It's trying to take in air too. Yeah, if you're in Michigan town, it wouldn't hurt to seek shelter from this thing.
$10:00. What do you think?
I think the rest of the tornadoes are going to be QLCS spin-ups. I think we're probably good to
Shut it down.
yeah, I think so.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I think we've definitely seen the worst of what today was going to do. So that those affected are able to recover.
Yeah. We always wish the best for everybody that ends up having to go through any of this. We just try to help and hope that we can let y'all know what's going on as much as possible.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it from us.
Yep. Let's say goodnight to everybody and wish them well.
Make sure to have a way to receive warnings. If you are in a little QLCS spit up tornado, you want to be able to seek shelter from that. Anyways, have a good night. We'll see you later. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, why did the button break? Okay, it's working now. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye.